Special pop at the music cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. That's it, I will was sure.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are y'all?
Yeah.
Missed y'all yesterday. How was sales looking yesterday? Pretty good stuff. A lot of calling. I saw the chat. Um, Dustin had a really good day. What do you have? 11? Is that what you ended with? First full legacy week. Got 11. Good stuff. Today we are going to go over something that I'd probably say a lot of the newer agents aren't very familiar with is MedSup rewrites. Raise your hand if you feel pretty comfortable rewriting somebody's MedSup. Okay, just mostly everybody. No, you don't. All right. What are a few different questions? Like if you have a client on the phone, they have a pretty expensive MedSup, what's a question you would ask?
Use a law.
That's a good question. Dependent on walker slash wheelchair. That's a good one too.
Chronic conditions.
That's gonna fall under meds. Chronic conditions. I like that one. I would say diabetes,
Diabetics.
heart.
Rheumatoid. Diabetes. How many units of COPD? 50. You ain't getting. Oh, bears. Bears. What are you paying?
I like that one, Rook. How much are you paying? That is a good question, Sheila.
Good job, Sheila. Sheila, keep going.
How long have you had it? Company. Why is it a good idea to ask what company they have right now?
Rewrite same company.
Absolutely. If you rewrite the same company, you will not get paid on it. All right, so that about does it. So, of course, if you have somebody with a Medicare supplement, you want to give them another Medicare supplement, there's a good bit of underwriting questions that you need to ask them. I would say this one right here will knock out a lot of them, plus this one right here, and all of these will knock out that. But as far as what's the most important thing when you're rewriting a Medicare supplement? What are you trying to get? Especially if it's like on our current book of business. Cancer policy. You want to cross sell with it. All right. So what we're gonna do here soon is get a list for, I don't know exactly who yet, but we're gonna get a Medicare supplement rewrite list. And it's more than likely gonna be our current book of business. We'll get y'all to call out. So it'll be a good bit of outbound, but these people already know our number. They already know who we are. So it should be a pretty good as far as getting people on the phone. But cross sell is the most important thing when running or doing Medicare supplement rewrites because it adds more value to the book of business. So let's see here. All right, Coley said it earlier. What are we trying to cross sell with it? Cancer. I'd say keep the premium around $30 if possible. Okay. Finley, where's he at? You got a client call in, they have a plan F. What's going to be the first thing you look at trying to get them? Plan F. Why are you going plan F to plan F? Already used to it. All right. Joseph, somebody's got a plan G and they call in, what are you gonna try to get them? Plan G? For the same reason, right? They're used to it. You can save them money, keep them with the same cover. That's gonna be what you try to do. And then the same thing with Plan N. You wanna go to Plan N. Can somebody tell me the only reason we wouldn't go Plan F to Plan F?
They can't afford it.
Huh?
They can't afford it.
Not saving enough money. So if there's not any savings going from Plan F, you could go Plan F to Plan G. My favorite is going Plan F to Plan N because of the rate increases, and then you save even more money to get the cross sell. But the same thing here. If you can't go Plan G to Plan G, go to Plan N. Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, because everybody, a lot of times plan that's just aging and they're getting sicker, rates are
Absolutely. I would say the only reason, which Bankers Fidelity has a really good rate right now, that would be the only reason I would go Plan F to Plan F, is I want to say like a 70-something-year-old woman can get a Plan F for $120. So that would be the only reason I would do that. But going to G or N is by far the move, because if they have a Plan F, they've probably been on it for a while, and you want to get them with a company and a plan that's not going to increase as much so they can stay on it for a long time.
You know, fit from your cancer plans you're trying to add on to these subs. I'm curious, because I'm here learning. and
Absolutely.
So like for me, cancer plans don't go with subs well because everything's covered in a sub.
Yeah, everything medically is covered for sure. The biggest thing that we run into is prescription drugs. So a lot of cancer medications aren't on these drug plan formularies, and then they have that $2,000 cap on them. So our pitch is we can add a $10,000 lump sum cancer benefit, and it covers their drug maximum out of pocket for 5 years. Yeah, traveling expenses. Yeah, anything not medical. I mean, if they're working right now and they lose their job or can't work, I mean, it supplies them some income, stuff like that. But the biggest, most of the time, like how we set these up. So let's say somebody calls in, they have a $200 Plan F. And then we go Plan F to Plan F for $120. Are we telling them that we're getting them a $120 Plan F? No. What are we going to do? Add the cancer.
Build it out to be 200.
Yes. So let's say the Plan F is, the new one is 120 plus $30 cancer policy. So Mrs. Jones, we got you, right now you're spending $200 for your Plan F. We can get you that same Plan F with a different company called Bankers Fidelity, plus additional cancer coverage to cover that $2,000 maximum out of pocket for 5 years on your drugs, and you're saving $50 a month. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's just, dude, MedSup rewrites, easiest thing in the world to cross sell. Easiest thing in the world. And then, of course, after you close it, you can say 120 of that will be your supplement, $30 of that will be that cancer policy. Pretty straightforward. Any questions? All right. Anybody feel confident enough to role play this? No? Well, everybody raised their hand when I asked if y'all could do Medicare supplement rewrites.
No.
I'm gonna get a seasoned guy to go first. Seasoned guy want to volunteer? You want to do it?
Yeah.
I said seasoned. Here you go, buddy.
I thought that was Brian.
Uh-uh.
Sorry, Brian.
All right, we're gonna let Holt do a Medicare supplement rewrite, and Josh will be the client.
Ooh. Okay. Do a what?
Local lead calling in.
Mm.
Alright. Ring ring.
Hey, this is Holt.
Hey, hold this. My name's Josh Popek. I was calling in. I got something in the mail saying something about Medicare supplements, and I just wanted to see if I could get mine any lower.
Oh yeah, brother, you caught the right place today. So this is something that I do specialize in. I'm glad you gave us a call because now is the perfect time to get that taken care of. So you said you have a Medicare supplement and want to get that lowered. What company are you with?
I'm with Aetna right now.
Oh, okay. Aetna's a great company. What plan do you have? Do you have that card? Do you know?
Yeah, let me get it pulled out. Let me see here.
Yeah,
Let me
go
get my
ahead.
wallet. It says Ascendo Plan G.
Plan G, perfect. I'm sure you've seen some pretty high rate increases with that, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I can only imagine. What are you paying for that right now?
Right now, I'm spending about 190.
Ooh, okay, okay, yeah, that's kind of high. Let me ask you this: how's your health, brother? You taking many medications?
I'm taking about 3 or 4.
34. And what medications are
I
those?
got a couple of blood pressure, gabapentin,
Okay,
and
okay.
then I've got a cholesterol.
Are you diabetic?
Oh, the doctors say a little bit, but I don't have to take insulin or nothing.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm guessing maybe a little neuropathy, but probably not from that. So
Mhm.
let's just say, are you in a walker, wheelchair?
No,
Perfect, perfect. No insulin, you said.
no,
What about heart issues?
no,
No? Okay,
no,
perfect, perfect. And then any type of cancer?
no. That's no. I've never had any. I've had skin cancer a few times, but that was a couple of years ago.
Hey, they can just cut that off and get you
Mm,
going, ain't that right?
that's
Yeah,
right.
perfect, perfect. So let me ask you this. What do you like about that Plan G that you have?
I like that after I pay my Part B deductible of $257 that I don't have anything else I got to worry about.
You know, Josh, you're a very, very intelligent man. Too, you know your deductible very well. Hey, I like that. I like somebody that knows what they want. So what we're gonna do is see if we can get you that same Plan G with some additional cancer coverage in there
Now,
for a lot lower.
let me ask you this. I didn't think we could do anything with this until the annual enrollment period.
Well, brother, the annual enrollment period is for prescription drug plans and Medicare Advantage plans. Now, you said you liked your deductible and how that works. So the Part B deductible stays the same on the Medicare and supplement plans. So since you paid it, you wouldn't have to pay it again.
Mhm.
So as long as I can get you underwritten, which just means qualified by asking some questions
Mhm.
and medications, I can get this approved for October the 1st. So I can get you a lot more coverage for about $40 less a month. So about $150 a month.
Uh,
Get you the same Plan G with Bankers Fidelity, and it has a $10,000 cancer benefit in there as well. So you get a lot more coverage for a lot lower price. Sounds like a good plan, right?
yeah, that sounds real good.
Great, great. So what I'm going to do is I do have most of your information here. Is this the same banking information?
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in now. If I get this approved for the 1st of October, you will have to call and cancel that Aetna policy.
Okay.
We can't do that anymore, but for compliance reasons. So if I get this approved, you'll just have to call them, and I'll put this in. What's your height and weight?
Well, before you get that, I know you said you was gonna get me more coverage. What exactly is that other coverage? What does it do?
So what it's going to do is, God forbid you ever get diagnosed with cancer, it's going to send you a $10,000 benefit in the mail, and you can actually come here and we will file it for you. That's what makes us different from everybody else. You have a local homegrown agency that will take care of your needs every step of the way.
Mhm.
So right now, all you have is that Plan G. This is going to be a Plan G with the preferred rated cancer benefit that will not increase on you
Mhm.
for the lifetime of your policy. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this going. That way we can protect your insurability
Mhm.
and make sure that you're protected so you can get
Yeah.
this coverage. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at October 1st, and then I will let you know if you are approved for that.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Okay.
is your height and weight?
My height 6 foot 220 pounds. Let me ask you this. I feel like I'm covered pretty well with that supplement. How will that cancer policy benefit me?
So it's a twofold question there. Let me ask you this. How much money you got? I won't even ask how much. You got a lot of money in your savings account.
I got a little bit.
You got a little bit. So if you had to travel, you had to go stay somewhere, I would hate for you to have to use that savings account because that's for emergencies.
Yeah.
And if you could spend $30 a month on a cancer policy, it would take you 20 years of paying on that for it to not make sense, right?
Right.
So $30 a month. So $30 a month on a cancer benefit just makes a lot more sense than having to dig through your savings and going bankrupt.
Yeah.
Don't that make sense?
No, yeah, it does make sense.
Exactly, exactly. So you got a spouse, right? What is her name?
Holly.
Holly. Perfect. So that's just going to give you that discount on the Medicare supplement.
Okay.
All right. So I'm putting this in now. It is going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and submit this. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So I'm submitting this for October 1st. No backing out now. You're going to have more coverage, okay, at a lower rate. So any other questions you have, you will get a packet in the mail. You don't have to send anything in. You will get it. They'll ask questions. I get it all the time. You don't have to send anything in. And this will cover you a little bit better than what you got now.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Perfect. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks.
Good job, Holt. All right, good notes here. A lot of these notes are just questions that Holt was asking. He asked a lot of a lot of good questions. Holt, really good grading, warm grading. His first question after he found out they have a supplement, what company are you with right now? And then he asked what company. He said, what plan is that? Just fact finding, getting to know what he needs to look at as far as rewriting that supplement. And then educated about the rate increases, said, oh, you've had that supplement for a while. I bet those rates have increased on you. And then he told you how much it was. You sort of whistled. You said, woo. Jackson usually goes, that's pretty high. But asked about meds. He's only taken what, 2 blood pressure and a cholesterol or something like that. Very easy underwriting. Holt asked very good questions. He asked what does he like about current plan? That kind of gauges if he wants to go with the same plan or if we can capture more savings and go with like a plan G or plan N, or plan F, whatever he doesn't have. And your pitch as far as swapping carriers was we're going to keep you with the same exact plan with a different company and save you money. And then every time he gave you an objection, you used education to overcome that objection. And then your thing, you said a lot more coverage for a lower price. And then every time you got done talking, you would assume test closed, push the call forward. Josh stopped you a couple of times. And then I put a flush right here. Holt asked the client how much money you got. And then you asked about the spouse, gives them a household discount for the supplement, and of course opens the door and rewriting the spouse's supplement as well. But overall, good call. Good for these new guys to hear. That way, one of you brave souls can try this as well. But everybody get up for Holt again. All right, we're gonna do one more. One of the new guys want to volunteer to do it. Coley? You're not a new guy. Cooler's not a. Joe, you think you can do it? Why? Shit, come on. Brian? Dude, I got so much faith in Brian. Oh, never mind. Let's see. Josh, be the client. You're client. Look at that. Do the same thing you're calling it to him, bro.
You want me to be healthy?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll be the client.
All right. Ring, ring.
Hey, Josh, this is Brian. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Brian?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm assuming, did you get a piece of mail from us about saving some money on your Medicare coverage?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. We can definitely help you with that today. So tell me a little bit now, what kind of coverage do you have now when you go to the doctor?
Yeah, I've got the red, white, and blue card. Then I've got this other card that goes with it. It's it says Mutual of Omaha. It's a plan N.
Mutual of Omaha Plan N. Yeah, absolutely. Mutual of Omaha is a good company, and I'm sure that Plan N takes care of you pretty well. So when you go to the doctor, you have that deductible you pay, and you probably have some small co-pays as well, like when you go to the doctor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the good news, Josh, is that we can absolutely keep you with that same coverage, that Plan N, and save you some money. We'll just have to go through a few questions here and just see what kind of rates you qualify for. What kind of medications are you on, Josh? Are you
I'm only
pretty healthy?
taking one medicine right now, and it's a Torvastatin.
A Torvastatin? Perfect. It sounds like you're in pretty good health then, huh?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I play pickleball every night.
You do you play kickball every night? That sounds like a lot of fun. So tell me, you didn't say kickball?
He said pickleball.
Pickleball. Oh, kickball, same thing.
I've been playing kickball every night.
Josh, how much are you paying every month for that Plan N right now?
It's about $165.
About $165. Perfect, perfect. All right then. Well, let me look here and see what kind of rates I can find you for that, okay? All right. What I'm seeing here, Josh, that same plan in that you have. So you keep that same coverage, you pay that deductible, you pay those small co-payments when you go to the doctor. We can get you that same plan in and a $10,000 lump sum cancer benefit, and that's gonna run you about $135 a month. So how does that sound to you, Josh?
That sounds pretty good. Now, whenever you say same plan in, is that, I really understood that because I love my Mutual of Omaha. I'd love to stay with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me explain to you how those Medicare supplements work. So you're on traditional Medicare and you have a company that's willing to pay that 20% for you.
Uh-huh.
Mutual of Omaha is a great company and they do that, but there are a lot of other companies that do this exact same thing. In fact, there's a federal law in 2015. It's called MACRA.
Mhm.
And what that means is all of these supplements are federally regulated. And so that coverage has to be the exact same. You have the same network of doctors and they pay the exact same as your plan does right now.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. So this plan is actually with Bankers Fidelity. It's a great company, been around for a long time. We've got a lot of clients on Bankers Fidelity and we've never had any problems, Josh. So we can get that started for you, that same plan into that additional $10,000 lump sum cancer benefit for $135.
Okay. Now that cancer coverage that you're talking about,
Uh-huh.
what exactly would I need that for? Because I feel like my plan in, I don't necessarily mind, the copays and stuff, but you know, how would that benefit me?
So cancer in particular, it's one of those things, Josh, having a supplement's a great situation. If you did have a cancer diagnosis, it would cover you well, but there still are some significant gaps where you can come out of pocket a lot of money. Medications in particular, when there's a $2,000 max out of pocket on those oral chemo medicines. So
Mhm.
if you had a diagnosis in like October, November, Josh, you would meet that.
Mhm.
That resets at the beginning of the year. And on top of that, up to like 53% of costs with cancer are non-medical related.
Mm.
They can be from travel,
Mhm.
staying in the hotels, having to pay family that's off work to care for you and things like that. So it's always a good idea to have cancer coverage, even if you have that supplement in order to protect your savings so you don't have to come out of pocket a lot, Josh.
Okay. And now is that something that I can think about? If I want to give you a call back and add it later, can I do that?
You can think about it. I just prefer Josh to lock this rate in now because it's not going to change on you. And, God forbid, we don't want anything to happen, and let this lapse, while you're thinking about it. If something did happen, you're going to wish you did have that coverage, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we can go ahead and do that too,
All
Brian.
right,
That
well,
sounds
we'll
good.
go ahead. We'll get that plan locked in for you and that additional cancer coverage, and we'll get that information sent out to you in the mail. Starting October the 1st.
Mhm.
Let's say September. Starting October the 1st. So you have my name and number if you need me for anything, Josh. So is it okay if I go ahead and put that through for you?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try.
All right, we'll go ahead and do that, and I hope you have a great afternoon. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
B Ryan, you're so smooth, dude. You keep like the same tone throughout the whole entire call. Very good. No highs or lows. I got a lot of good notes though. All right, B Ryan, all the way up here. Okay. Brian had really good energy the entire call. Opened up with good energy, stayed the same like cadence pace throughout the whole call. You asked really good questions too. Current coverage. When did you start? March. You start with who all was in your class? Finley, I guess Rooker, kinda Dustin. Is that all the same class? You started a little bit earlier. I'm gonna kind of say it's like a month earlier. All right. Anyways, Brian doesn't do a lot of supplement rewrites. He's been doing our national leads, like the benefit driven leads and things like that. But I mean, I feel really confident with him getting on the phone with somebody that has a Medicare supplement. He knows what he's talking about. He knows where to go with the call. He knows the questions to ask. I like this right here. So you asked current coverage. They said they have a plan in with Mutual of Omaha. You said Mutual of Omaha is a great company. Plan in is a good plan to go with. So really validated their choice on their coverage. and used absolute words like absolutely, said perfect a few times, asked about meds, health in the beginning of the call. That way you can kind of gauge what route you need to go with and don't get towards the end of the call and wasted 20, 30 minutes with somebody that you couldn't help. Pickleball is the same as kickball. Was it, Josh, you said pickleball and Brian thought you said kickball? Oh, no, that was good. How much are you paying? What were you paying for your plan in? 165. Okay. So he knew that he could get a plan in a lot cheaper plus cross sell, and it would be cheaper than what he's paying right now. And he did that. And every time, everybody in here is really good at this. Every time you get an objection, you immediately go into educating to overcome that objection. And y'all are also getting better at overcoming and pushing the call forward. I was listening for that. Every time he gave you an objection, you had a really good answer, but you didn't wait for him to tell you that you had a good answer. You pushed the call forward, which everybody needs to do. But yeah, another thing is Josh said that he really likes Mutual of Omaha, and you said Mutual of Omaha is great, but a lot of other companies do the same exact thing. And then I like this right here. You put like a percentage, 53% cancer costs or non-medical, kind of paints the picture for them. But overall, really good call, Brian. Very, very nice. I think you could rewrite the hell out of every supplement that comes to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do what? Pickleball about got you. You overcome it. Yeah, you went over Macro too. All right, we're gonna end things a little early today. I think Waller is doing it tomorrow, and then Dustin will be up here Thursday doing role play again. But love y'all. See y'all tomorrow, and hope y'all have a great week.